Good evening, PNW Blanks and Sublimation members. This is Dawn, and I wanted to talk about templates. So we have a lot of people that always ask, do you have a template for this? Do you have a template for that? And what I wanted to show you is how I create my templates, because not every tumbler is the same. If you don't purchase all your tumblers from PNW Blanks, which I actually do, then it's definitely going to vary. So I wanted to just kind of give you what I do. It's not the only way to do it. It's not necessarily, the perfect way, but it is how I do it. So I wanted to share that with you. So when I get a 20-ounce skinny, so these are my 20-ounce skinnies I get from PNW, and like I said, everything that I have, I get from PNW. I use copy paper to do my templates. So once I get my first template created, or my first design, and it's the size that I want it, I play with it on copy paper, make sure it fits the way that I want to. Then I save that design on my computer as a 20-ounce skinny template. And I use that template going forward to create my design with. So this is what my template looks like, and then I just use that to create my design, my next 20-ounce design with. Because as you can see, like, this is the twist top. It's a little different, a little bit shorter than the regular 20-ounce. And so I would just adjust that down, and then once I created that design, I print it out, make sure it fits, and then I say that is my 20-ounce twist top template. And that's what I do for everything. So everything I do the first time, I print out on copy paper to make sure that it's what I want. So these are the ombre glass tumblers that Anna has. I'm actually playing with a little something. I want to play with doing a design on the top if it works. So I just print it out on copy paper, a circle, to see if that's the size that I want. I'm going to make it just a little smaller to play with that. And same thing with sippy cups, with kids flip tops, anything that you do, just measure where you want your design. So this is a flip top kids cup. So I'm just going to take my measuring tape, and I'm going to measure from the very top, or where I want to start my design, down. So it's 5.25, okay? Now that's going all the way down to the round part. So maybe I start with that, the 5.25, draw my box, print it out, and maybe I want to go 5.15 or 5.10. Okay, then you just measure here, and that's 8.25, right? So draw your box, make it a color, print it out on copy paper, cut it, and then fit it to see, is that the size that you want before you do it on sublimation paper? Maybe you need to make it a little shorter or not quite as wide. So for anything that you do, all you have to do is measure where you want the design. So this goes down to 4.5. Okay, I would probably do maybe about right there. Okay, then same thing. Then you're just going to measure around. It's 11 inches around. Maybe you just want to do a design right here. So I would just do my design maybe 3.5 by 3.5 or by 3, however big you want it. Measure a box that big, and then put your design in it, print it out on copy paper, and see if that's the size that you want. So because everything is, so I have a template for every single one of these. So the first time I get it down the way that I want it, I use it as the design, then I save it with a name as a template. So I have kids sippy cup template, I have kids flip top template, and then I use that going forward. So like the handle ones that Anna had, I don't think she has any more of these. I wanted to go from here to here, so I just measure where you want to go on the beginning. So if I want to go from here to about right there, I'm going to do about 7.5. If I'm going to do it all the way down, I'm going to go to probably about 7.75, maybe just a little bit longer. But once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print that out on copy paper, draw my box, print it out on copy paper, and then I just cut out that box. I failed scissors. That's why I use a paper cutter, but for this, you can just cut it out real quick and test it. Okay, so there's my 20. So then I just test it. Is it wide enough? Yep, it's going to be good there. That's where I want to be here. So it's going to come right to the curve. So like I said, so from now on, for my 20-ounce skinnies, I use this template. If you're doing anything, so like you're doing a license plate, same thing. You always want some overhang on these type of blanks, so you make sure you get all the white. So this is 12, so I might go 12.05. And then this way is 6, I might go 6.05. Just to get a little overhang on my template so that I don't get any white spots, and draw your rectangle that size. So it's just really easy to do your templates. There's no magic to it. Unfortunately, we do have some templates out there in the file section. I don't, if you use that, just make sure that you're checking that it's the right size with whatever blank you have. So I hope that helps. And also, Regina of RLD Graphics, one of our approved designers, has on her website some templates that you can use. I use the ones, I love the ones that she has for like coffee mugs, so it lines it up if you want to do a design on one side and one side. It kind of helps you make sure it's the right way on both sides. But once again, I create the design, I print it out on copy paper to make sure before I print it out on sublimation paper. For all the small drinkware, that's good. I know that's a little harder for the 30 ounce. For the 30 ounce, because it's bigger than 8.5 by 11, I actually just kind of had to go with it on a 11 by 13 by 19 and just try it and see if it worked. But once again, once I did it one time, I saved it and I just used that over and over and over again, and just name it whatever template is that I'm using. So I strongly recommend everyone have a tape measure, and that's all you're going to do. And maybe you don't want to do it all the way up. Maybe your design is just from here to here, so it's just really hard. So just measure here to here, measure around, create your box, and do your design, print it out on copy paper, and then save that going forward as long as you're buying from the same one. So, and even then, if I get, I ordered my 20-ounce skinnies, I get a new batch in from Anna or Elena, I'll make sure that my template's correct for it. So, hope that helps. Any questions, just let us know. Thank you.